finished, you graduated from high school?
Yeah.
In the South Pasadena school system?
Just about.
Yeah.
Barely.
Okay, but you made it.
Yes.
That's great, okay. And then what did you do after you graduated from high school?
Well, immediately after high school,
Mhm.
I went to community college up in Pasadena.
Okay.
But just because of family stuff, I have to help work a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I basically split my time between those things. I ended up just moving into full-time work more now.
Uh-huh.
So I haven't been going to college lately as much. I've been working to make money. So
Okay, so right after you graduated, you started to take some classes at PCC,
yeah,
it sounds like, and then because of some home responsibilities, financial maybe, to help out your family, you ended up taking more full-time work opportunities
yeah.
for yourself. Okay, and so you talked about some family financial responsibilities. Can you tell me about that, or those values, responsibilities?
My mom and dad are divorced,
Mhm.
and I live with my dad right now. They're on good terms, but they're financially separated.
Okay.
So, my dad is older. He's actually almost approaching 70.
Oh wow. Okay.
I'm 24, and so he works as a courier for
Mhm.
like Hollywood studios, kind of stuff, just like delivering film basically.
Okay.
He doesn't make great money, so like just depending on how much work he gets, like it'd be really close on just basic needs.
Mhm.
So I basically have to do some kind of work to just help keep everything good. So
Okay, because his job is not always stable or.
yeah, it's like he gets paid sort of commission kind of thing.
Oh, okay, so there's not a steady income.
Right.
It sounds like, and so that's when you step in and help out, provide
Yeah.
for everything that's needed in the household.
Yeah, especially based on like film seasons when like things are coming out, that kind of stuff. so.
Yeah, it sounds like it might be kind of all over the place, and you never
Yeah.
really know. Yeah.
Definitely. During the holidays, there's no work, so.
Oh man, that's the toughest during the holidays, right? That's when you need money.
I know.
Okay, and so you said you started to work part-time while you were going to school. What was that first job that you had?
Well, my mom does she does like pay-per-click and internet marketing for different companies and social media marketing.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of the time was me putting in a lot of time to help her with that. I wasn't like just helping the family business. I was like, actually working as an employee under her company.
Okay.
But so that's I still do that now. It just sort of depends what there is like available.
Mm-hmm.
But I worked as an independent contractor with her. Should I keep going with other jobs or?
Yeah.
All right. After that, another job that I worked in a market
Mm-hmm.
called Fresco Community Market, which is a rough job in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Working behind the scenes in a market is a little disturbing sometimes. But yeah. So I did that job for a while. I ended up quitting that one when it was sort of like they were giving me way too many hours that I couldn't turn down. So there was just like no time for me to go to school, which I was still in at the time.
Yeah.
After that, I spent a pretty long time working for a people search engine company,
Mhm.
like find ancestors or stalk people. I
Oh,
guess.
that sounds interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Different.
There's some.
Mhm.
They. What's I doing there? I was doing customer service.
Okay.
Like I'd answer like customer inquiries and stuff.
Mhm.
Cubicles, answering phones, that whole thing.
Okay.
Emails. So
Really office type of
Yeah.
job. It sounds like.
yeah, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So I just had that one for a while, and then there was. I don't really know what happened. I was fired though. There was like a mix up in like some like records
Mm-hmm.
that they couldn't track down, so I ended up taking the blame for that as a whole. I didn't really understand what I was doing because I just answered phones, but
Oh man.
in the end I was let go. So they're like
Sorry
a big
about that. Yeah.
like a big corporation thing. So I was like, I don't really know what happened, but
Mhm. But
I
that's
think yeah, but it was definitely very final. So
okay.
that was that.
Yeah.
And since then, I've basically been just doing a lot of the internet search marketing work,
Mm-hmm.
and that's about it.
Okay. So in all the string of the couple of jobs that you've worked, Was there any that you really liked in particular, or certain aspects that you enjoyed at all?
Nothing in the food industry.
Okay.
That's what I've definitely learned. I really like doing the search engine marketing stuff, just because it's a lot. It's like very like personally driven. It's not like, you know, there's not a lot of like supervision, and it's just sort of like based on results, which I liked a lot better.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
And that's what you've been doing more recently.
yeah, as much as possible.
Yeah. Okay. And you said that's more people based. Can you say more?
Yeah,
About
yeah,
that?
yeah, very much so. I mean, it's a little- you know, you don't have like any kind of steady work either. It's all about, you know, making connections with new clients and
Oh, okay.
and like, you know, if like, oh, if they give you a job where it's like you have to do social media and you have to do part of like a website, it's like, oh, I don't do website stuff, so I'm a program obviously, so
Mhm.
I have to go and find somebody who's trustworthy who I can pay part of that money to do that aspect of
Okay.
it, and like, so it's a lot of like, it's definitely a lot of like dealing with people in a professional sense, but
Mhm.
like, even though you're an employee, you're definitely like running it for yourself, which is nice.
Okay,
So that's
got it.
that's valuable to me.
Yeah. Okay. It sounds like it, and it sounds like that interaction with people is something that you enjoy. That part of the job,
Yeah.
making those connections and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And from those jobs, what kind of skills did you think that you gained, or what do you think you're really good at from working those jobs?
Definitely using social media platforms.
Okay.
So it's not something I use in my normal life,
Uh-huh.
but as far as like actual work related skills, just being able to like work without supervision and like, you know, just like meeting goals without having to be like pushed for it. Like it's just like, you know, I'm the only person supervising myself.
Yeah.
It's like I have, you know, like it's like they won't check in for the whole month,
Mhm.
and at the end of the month they'll say like, okay, well, give us reports of everything you did, and you know, let's see if you actually made us money and that kind of stuff. And,
Got it. Okay.
you know, like you can't slack off because something that's just like, you know, if you don't perform during that month, it'll all show up at once, which is really big. So
Got it. Okay. So you're pretty motivated to do well while you're not being, you know, supervised over.
Yeah.
Until the end of the month, and you enjoy and you're good at that. It sounds like you're pretty reliable and you're able to get all these
I like to
things
think
done.
so.
Yeah. That's great. Okay. And so you said social media is a big part of it.
Yeah.
And that's not something that is typical of you and your, you know, outside
Yeah,
of work.
I'm not like a Facebook, Twitter kind of
Uh-huh.
person, but you know, I've worked on a lot of social media accounts for people, you know, running like Pinterest and
Mhm.
Facebook and Twitter and Google Plus for like the 3 people that use it still.
Yeah, I know.
That kind of stuff. So
Okay,
so-
yeah, it's kind of really a part of the job industry right now more than before. The
yeah,
social
yeah,
media.
yeah, and it's super. Everything's super tied in. You know, it's like
Mhm.
if you do like pay per click, which is when you know you show up like results on. You want to show up as a result that's paid on like a Google search.
Mhm.
Like people will be like, oh, well, you do pay per click. Do you do social media? And it's like realistically, those are 2 very different skill sets, but you
Mhm.
sort of have to have a lot of different hats to wear in the industry. So
Got it. Okay. Well, that's probably a good experience then.
yeah, no, I mean it's good to be versatile.
Mhm.
So.
Okay. Yeah. So outside of your job world, what do you enjoy doing? Like, what are your interests? If it's not, you know, Twitter and Facebook and all those kinds of things.
I play a lot of games. I
Mhm.
mean, it sort of all works together because I'm really good at being able to spend a lot of time on a computer.
Mhm.
Like I'm not like a person who has like a lot of like oh, I just need to, you know, take a break from the computer. It's like my hobbies are all like, you know,
You like that?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's
Mhm.
I'm totally like